Hi guys, welcome to Tax Q&A, your go-to resource for all things tax related. Whether you're an individual looking to understand your tax obligations or a business owner trying to navigate the complexities of the tax world, we're here to help. In each video, we break down tax topics into easy-to-understand explanations, offering practical tips and expert insights. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's dive into today's tax question. Understanding your W-2. Understanding the W-2 form is important. If you're an employee, the W-2 is one of the most important documents you'll receive during tax season. It summarizes your wages, taxes withheld, and other key financial details from your employer. In this video, we'll break down each section of the W-2, explain what it means, and show you how to use it to file your taxes accurately and stress-free. Just like waiting for your internet to buffer during the season finale of your favorite show, filing your taxes can be a real thrill ride. And just like that show's confusing plots and twists, understanding your W-2 form can be a head-scratcher. But guys, we're here to break down this daunting document box by box. So why is understanding your W-2 so important? Well, this little form is like a financial report card for your year. It tells the government how much money you made, how much tax you paid, and whether IRS owes you a refund or you owe IRS a little pocket change, or let's not go there. So buckle up, grab your magnifying glass, and let's decipher the mysterious world of the W-2 form. Make sure to have your W-2 handy while watching this video. It'll help you follow along and understand each section more easily. First things first, let's play a little game called Who Are You? This game is crucial because the IRS needs to know exactly who you are before they can process your taxes. Boxes A through F are all about your identity, which, let's be honest, is probably the only straightforward thing about tax season. These boxes ensure that all your personal information is accurate and up to date. Box A, your social security number. This 9-digit wonder is your taxpayer ID. Guard it with your life, or at least with a strong password. It's the key to your tax records and is used to track your earnings and tax payments. Box B, your employer's identification number. This is like your employer's fingerprint in the eyes of the IRS. It uniquely identifies your employer and is essential for matching your earnings to the right company. Box C, your employer's address, where the magic, or at least the paycheck printing, happens. This address is where your W-2 form is generated and sent from. Box D, control number. Think of this as your employer's internal tracking number. Not vital for your tax return, but keep it in mind. It helps your employer keep track of your W-2 form internally. Boxes E and F, your name and address. Make sure these match your official documents. The IRS isn't a fan of surprises, especially when it comes to your whereabouts. Accurate information here ensures that your tax return is processed smoothly and without delays. Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the money. Boxes 1 and 2 are where things get real, folks. Box 1, wages, tips, and other compensation. This is the grand total of your hard-earned cash for the year before taxes. Think of it as your pre-tax victory lap. Box 2, federal income tax withheld. This is the amount of federal income tax your employer snatched from your paycheck throughout the year. It's like that friend who always forgets their wallet when the bill arrives. Let's say you earned $50,000 in 2025. Box 1 would proudly display that impressive figure. But then, Box 2 might show $5,000, reminding you that the taxman always gets his cut. The good news? You might get some of that back as a refund. Or you might owe even more. Taxation. It's a gamble, folks. Next up, everyone's favorite social programs, Social Security and Medicare. Love them or hate them, these programs are funded by your hard-earned cash, and boxes 3 through 6 tell the story. Box 3, Social Security wages. This shows how much of your income was subjected to Social Security tax. Box 4, Social Security tax withheld. This is the actual amount of Social Security tax deducted from your paychecks. Box 5, Medicare wages. This box reflects the portion of your income subject to Medicare tax. Box 6, Medicare tax withheld. You guessed it. This is the amount of Medicare tax withheld from your earnings. Think of these taxes as your contribution to making sure grandma and grandpa can afford their early bird specials and bingo nights. Beyond your paycheck boxes, 7 to 14. This section dives into the nitty-gritty details that go beyond your basic salary. It's where the complexities of your income and benefits are laid out. Now, we're venturing into the wilderness of boxes 7 through 14. Think of it as navigating through a dense forest where each tree represents a different aspect of your earnings. These boxes cover a hodgepodge of income and benefits, from tips to dependent care. Whether you're a waiter, a construction worker, or a teacher, these details matter. Box 7, Social Security Tips. This is where your reported tips are recorded, contributing to your Social Security earnings. If you're a bartender, server, or hairstylist raking in those sweet tips, this box is for you. It's crucial to report these tips accurately to ensure your Social Security benefits reflect your true earnings. It shows the tip income you reported to your employer. Box 8. Allocated Tips. This box can be a bit confusing. This represents tips your employer allocated to you, tips that weren't included in your regular wages. These are tips you didn't report yourself but were assigned to you by your employer. Box 9. Reserved for future use by the IRS. What it is, previously used for advance payments of the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC. Currently, this box is reserved and not used for any reporting. Box 10. Dependent Care Benefits. What it reports amounts provided by your employer for dependent care assistance. Threshold is up to $5,000 is non-taxable for single filers or married filing jointly. Amounts over $5,000 are reported as taxable income in boxes 1, 3, and 5. Examples are employer-sponsored daycare services, contributions to a dependent care flexible spending account, FSA. Box 11, non-qualified plans. What it reports. Payments distributed to employees from non-qualified deferred compensation plans. Purpose. It helps the Social Security Administration, SSA, determine if these amounts reduce Social Security benefits. Examples. Excess compensation deferred and paid under a non-qualified plan. Box 12. Codes. What it reports. Various types of compensation or benefits, represented by letter codes. For example, contributions to retirement accounts, health savings accounts. Examples of common codes. Code D, 401k contributions. Code E, 403b contributions. Code P, excludable moving expenses for members of the armed forces. Code W, employer contributions to a health savings account, HSA. Full list of codes is typically on the back of the W-2 form or in the IRS instructions. Box 13, checkboxes. 3 categories. Statutory employee indicates the worker is a statutory employee. For example, certain sales agents or drivers. Wages are not subject to federal income tax withholding, but are subject to Social Security and Medicare taxes. Retirement plan indicates participation in an employer-sponsored retirement plan. For example, 401k impacts the deductibility of IRA contributions. Third-party sick pay shows that a third-party insurer paid sick leave wages. Box 14. Other. What it reports. Miscellaneous information not covered by other boxes. Examples. Union dues, employer-provided tuition assistance, after-tax contributions to retirement plans, designations for commuter benefits or disability insurance. Box X from 15 to 20. State and local tax information box. 15. Employer state and state ID number. What it reports. The employer's state abbreviation and state tax identification number. Purpose for state income tax reporting. Box 16. State wages, tips, etc. What it reports. Total taxable wages for state income tax purposes. Examples may differ from Box 1 if pre-tax deductions for federal and state differ. Box 17. State income tax. What it reports. Amount of state income tax withheld from wages. Purpose reported on your state income tax return. Box 18. Local wages, tips, etc. What it reports. Total taxable wages for local income tax purposes. Examples. Wages subject to city, county, or local income taxes. Box 19. Local income tax. What it reports. Amount of local income tax withheld from wages. Examples. Taxes withheld for a specific city, county, or school district. Box 20. Locality name. What it reports. Name or description of the locality imposing the tax. Examples. Specific city, for example, New York City, or school district. The final notes. The W-2 form ends with detailed state and local information because many employees work in jurisdictions with specific income tax obligations. So, take the time to understand these boxes and seek help if needed. Okay guys, As taxes can get tricky when you live in one state and work in another, we'll tackle this exact scenario in our next video. We'll explain how to decode those dual state taxes on your W-2 and help you navigate non-resident and resident filings like a pro. Stay tuned, because understanding taxes shouldn't feel like deciphering hieroglyphs. It's like trying to order a bagel in a barbecue joint. You're probably going to get some strange looks. New year, new tax laws. 2025. The future is here, and it comes with brand new tax laws. As we step into this new year, it's crucial to stay updated with the changes that could impact your finances. Because what's more exciting than trying to understand a complex tax form? These forms can be daunting, but knowing the changes can save you from potential headaches. Trying to understand a complex tax form that's been updated with new rules. Yes, new rules mean new challenges, but also new opportunities to optimize your tax returns. But hey, it's tax season, so don't get your hopes up too high. It's always a roller coaster, and sometimes the changes might not be as beneficial as we hope. So it's always a good idea to stay informed. Keeping up with the latest tax news can help you make better financial decisions. Double-checking your W-2. Before you breathe a sigh of relief and stuff your W-2 in a drawer, take a moment to channel your inner detective. Double-check every single detail on that form. Accuracy is key. Make sure your name, address, and social security number are all correct. One wrong digit can throw your entire tax return out of whack. Scrutinize the numbers. Carefully review all the figures, especially those in boxes 1, 2, and 15 through 20. A simple typo could mean the difference between a refund and owing money. Contact your employer. If you spot any discrepancies, don't panic. Contact your employer immediately and ask them to issue a corrected W-2. Remember, folks, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to the IRS. Time to file. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of our wild ride through the W-2 form. Now, you're ready to tackle your taxes with the confidence of a seasoned CPA. Or at least with the confidence of someone who now knows the difference between Box 1 and Box 17. Remember, filing your taxes doesn't have to be a miserable experience. It's important to remember that your tax professional is more than just someone who files your taxes. They're a valuable partner in your financial journey. Make it a habit to ask questions about your tax obligations, potential deductions, and future planning strategies. Whether you're unsure about a recent change in tax laws or want to explore ways to save on your taxes, open communication is key. Don't hesitate to reach out and discuss your concerns or goals. A proactive approach not only helps you stay compliant with IRS guidelines, but also allows you to make informed decisions that can positively impact your financial future. Your tax professional is there to guide you. Make the most of that relationship. If you found this video helpful, share it with others who might benefit. And as always, consult a tax professional for personalized advice. Thanks for watching, and please share your views with us. If you have a tax question you would like that to be answered, please post your question in the comment section below. Stay informed, stay prepared, and let's make taxes less taxing together. See you in the next video.